Endometriosis, here's my theory, is a hormonal imbalance problem that stems from an inflammation problem that stems from low immunity, gut imbalance, and endocrine disruptors that is rooted in sad food, dioxins, plastics, chronic stress, and not enough lymphatic movement. So NSAIDs, that's going to be your ibuprofen, your naproxen, your aspirin. Those things are going to target the pain from the inflammation, but it's not going to actually stop what's causing the inflammation. Birth control is going to target reducing that estrogen, but it ignores the gut recycling your estrogen and putting it back into your body in the first place. Hormone blockers like your GnRH, they're going to target the brain to change up these hormones and induce menopause, but they ignore the toxins actually confusing your cells. And surgery is going to target getting rid of that extra tissue and lesions, but it ignores the immune system that lets it grow in the first place. How do we fix this mess? Well, first thing, vaginal tissue is one of the most absorptive tissues in the body. So we start there. We cut off the exposure and we change the signals. And how do we do that? So we're going to switch our period care to unbleached products to stop absorbing immune suppressing chemicals like dioxins directly into your pelvic tissue. Then you're going to avoid that gluten and dairy. Yes, no milk, no wheat for 30 days. Going gluten-free will drastically lower your pelvic inflammation, and going dairy-free will cut out a major source of those dietary dioxins. Then you're going to want to focus on those cruciferous vegetables every single day. A half a plate is the key. These foods physically bind to those extra hormones and toxins and sweep them out of your body. Low impact calisthenics 3 days a week. And that will help to move that lymphatic fluid so we can get all that old toxic stuff out of your system. And don't forget your 10-minute post-meal walk. That's going to make sure we don't have any extra glucose lingering in our system that would further feed inflammation. 4-7-8 breathing. Going to want to inhale for 4 seconds, hold that breath that you just inhaled for 7 seconds, and then exhale for 8 seconds. Doing that 2 times a day will manually pump your stagnant lymphatic system. And also, I'd recommend reading a psalm a day so you can center yourself with the Almighty Creator and also lower your stress hormones. Last but not least, the Vitex to support healthy progesterone production, and dandelion root to help clear out all that excess estrogen. And of course, the turmeric and the algae oil to fight that inflammation and get those tissues cooled down. This is the protocol we need to start diving deeper into to figure out how to not just suppress symptoms until the person comes back, but to actually help them to restore their cells, organs, and tissues. But the problem is, most of these things, I can't bottle them up and sell them to you, right? You have to take the initiative to do these things. But this ain't medical advice.